Introduction. The Caucasus region has been embroiled in conflict for decades, with tensions rooted in issues of identity, religion, and political ideology. One of the most significant conflicts in the region has been the ongoing conflict between Russia and its neighboring states, particularly Georgia and Ukraine. The focus of this article will be on NATO's involvement in the Caucasus conflict, and how it has impacted relations between the organization and Russia. Background on the Caucasus conflict. The Caucasus region includes Azerbaijan, Armenia, Georgia, and parts of Russia and Turkey. It has long been a region of great economic and strategic importance due to its proximity to important trade routes and natural resources. The conflict in the region is primarily fueled by issues of identity, with many of the ethnic groups in the region fighting for greater autonomy or independence. This has led to clashes between different ethnic groups, as well as with the states that control the region. One of the most significant conflicts in the region is the ongoing conflict between Russia and Georgia. In 2008, Georgia launched an attack on its breakaway province of South Ossetia, which was supported by Russia. The conflict quickly escalated, with Russian forces moving into Georgia proper and Russia recognizing the independence of South Ossetia and another breakaway province, Abkhazia. The conflict remains unresolved, and tensions between Russia and Georgia remain high. NATO's involvement with Russia. NATO's involvement with the Caucasus region began in the 1990s, when the organization supported peacekeeping efforts in the region. However, its involvement became more significant in the wake of the 2008 conflict between Russia and Georgia. NATO condemned Russia's actions and offered support to Georgia, including humanitarian aid and a pledge of eventual membership in the organization. This support for Georgia drew the ire of Russia, which saw NATO's involvement as an attempt to encroach on its sphere of influence. Russia has long seen the Caucasus region as a critical part of its strategic interests, and NATO's involvement was seen as a threat to this position. Russia responded by increasing its military presence in the region, as well as by implementing economic sanctions against Georgia. NATO's involvement with the region has also been complicated by the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014 and its support for separatist movements in eastern Ukraine have further strained relations between NATO and Russia. NATO has responded by increasing its military presence in Eastern Europe, including in the Baltic states and Poland. Conclusion. NATO's involvement with the Caucasus conflict has played a significant role in shaping relations between the organization and Russia. While NATO's support for Georgia was intended to promote stability and democracy in the region, Russia saw it as a threat to its strategic interests. The ongoing conflict in Ukraine has further complicated relations, with NATO increasing its military presence in the region in response to Russia's actions. The Caucasus conflict remains unresolved, with tensions between Russia and Georgia remaining high. While NATO has played a role in the conflict, it is likely that a resolution will require a broader diplomatic and political process. Ultimately, the conflict highlights the complex web of interests and identities that continue to shape the Caucasus region.